Hi, my name is Bob Dove, and I'm General Manager of the Best Western Premier Ridgewood Resort Hotel and Conference Center in Neenah, Wisconsin. Friday, September 2nd, we had a very severe weather event take place. Rain came down in sheets, wind picked up, a lot of wind shear, a lot of trees down in the area, brought down all kinds of power lines. And unfortunately for the hotel, we had a power outage, I think that started about 9 o'clock that morning. The good news is we didn't have any real physical damage in the development, but the bad news is without power we had no ability to check in guests. Our phone system went down. We had to bring in some generators. The conference center that evening, actually we had a wedding reception scheduled for 195 guests. And we knew that that wasn't going to take place unless we were able to get things back online. The golf course was closed down, as you might imagine, with that kind of a weather situation. And our restaurant, without power, it's pretty difficult to prepare hot food or keep cold food cold, so that was shut down as well. And so we spent the better part of the day trying to get things moved, guests relocated, find a place for the wedding reception, call a couple of parties that we had booked in the restaurant and let them know that we weren't going to be able to accommodate them. Chuck Rise, who represents McClone Insurance Agency here in the Fox Cities, has been our agent from the inception of our business. Chuck and I have become friends in the time that we've worked together. And I just sort of briefly explained the situation to him, and he said a couple of things that I needed to be, prepared to do and take care of, and ultimately said he'd take care of the rest. And truly, more or less, that's exactly how it happened. Society Insurance Company has been our carrier from the moment we started our business. The business interruption part of the policy through Society then was the saving grace to allow us to cut our losses to a minimum. I was contacted by Society as early as the following Monday by an individual who walked me through the steps that I needed to take. We were down from, more or less 9 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock, which if you're at home on a summer day doesn't seem like much of a deal. But when you're a hotel, restaurant, golf course, and conference center, it's a big deal. There is no deductible on this, and that's the terrific part of it. When I put the dollars together and then compared what I had put together with a final settlement check, it was very, very close to being the same exact figure. I can honestly say that there was a difference in how Society handled the claim and how I know of other businesses in the area and what they went through. And without getting into specifics, I do know for a fact a hotel property in Appleton was without power for upwards of 2 days. And unfortunately, their business interruption insurance didn't kick in, or I think was not geared to kick in until they'd been without power for 72 hours. And had that been the case for us here at Ridgewood, we would have been out all that lost revenue as well as expenses.